Really. Okay, anyway, it may not...
I got to miss the cheesy joke.
Yeah, well... Yeah, anyway, you know, it doesn't really feel like spring yet, Sam. We'll blame that one on you. But it is. Well, you two just sort of, you two get acquainted. I'll talk to these folks.
Okay, you guys do that.
Hey,
anyway,
guys.
this weather is perfect for some soup. And, you know, a woman here, the clean eating coach, a woman whose name is also a grammatically complete sentence, Wendy Battles.
Yes, healthy food.
And she never loses those battles, by the way. No, Wendy, thank you for coming in. It's always lovely to see you, and your husband, Bruce, who always comes with you. Always a happy day to have you guys here. So, we're doing stuff with asparagus.
We
so
are
I'm going
doing
to let
stuff
you
with
kind of
asparagus. And you know,
describe.
this is great. We're going to make a really fantastic asparagus soup, which is perfect because it's spring, and as Sam, you've been talking about, it's not super warm yet,
no, it's not.
right? But we're transitioning.
Yeah, we are.
And so I kind of still like soup when we're kind of going from winter to spring. It's not hot yet. This is
kind
a
of
really
warms
nice,
the bones.
Exactly, it's a really nice light soup. And so here's what we're going to do. It's a really simple recipe that I'm going to show you how to make.
Do you want me to chef?
Yeah, that would be
here.
fantastic.
So
I want to tell you about what's in this soup. And, you know, I've talked to my clients a lot about transitioning from winter to spring and eating seasonally. And asparagus is perfectly in season.
I can tell you one interesting thing, because I've done some traveling overseas. So many other countries, they refuse to serve the food, the fruits and vegetables that are not in season, because it's just not as fresh.
Exactly. So
these are in season now.
So they're in season now. Now, of course, we can't find them here being grown here yet, right? We can't harvest them yet in Connecticut, but in California, I got this asparagus in California. So there's some great things we can do with it.
Talk about the health benefits of asparagus.
So asparagus is super healthy, and as we're talking about it, let's do a little cooking here.
Oh, yeah.
So what I've done is I've taken some onion and garlic, and we've got it in the pot. And if you want to, Sam, just kind of break off the ends of this asparagus,
I've done this many times, don't worry.
So we're going to break off the ends, and this is really great. So we sauteed some onion and garlic in here, and then also we took some shiitake mushrooms.
Good. Yes,
right.
So
so asparagus is so great for us. It's a natural antioxidant, right? It's an anti-inflammatory. It's got a lot of vitamin A, vitamin K, which helps clot our blood, fiber. So it's really good to help keep us healthy.
So it's cancer repellent. That's the antioxidant. That's how I think of antioxidants. Heart healthy. You say anti-inflammatory, which of course is good for joints and just kind of like overall feeling like it helps you with soreness.
Exactly. So all those things, just imagine in this pot of soup, right? So we got that, and this is what we do. We take off the ends of the asparagus, as Sam is doing, and then as he's doing that, I'm just going to chop it up a little bit here, just to show you what we're doing to put it in the pot. So we just chopped it up like that. We also are taking some shiitake mushrooms, right?
What's special about shiitake
mushrooms? Again, I have a lot of health properties for us. So again, they're great for our heart health, help to prevent cancer. They have a lot of fiber in them. So, and this makes it really nice and creamy. So imagine we can have this delicious soup that we can make pretty quickly. And here's the other thing my clients say to me. They're often busy women that are working, don't have a lot of time, right? So they're thinking about how can I put a quick, healthy, and delicious meal on the table that also doesn't cost a fortune. Right, this is one of the great things about this soup. So it's only a few ingredients. So we took some mushrooms and stuck them in here, the asparagus, and I cooked this for about 20 minutes. Simmered it for about 20 minutes. Should
I be cutting these?
Oh, cut them up, absolutely. You know, put a little broth in here.
Is that like a chicken broth?
This is a vegetable broth.
Vegetable broth.
So really simple, just a little vegetable
Even
broth.
healthier.
Right, even healthier. And then all I'm going to do, you know how I always like to bring my immersion blender.
Yeah,
it's like
that's my favorite toy.
Me too,
right? I need to buy one.
So this, all we're doing is just a little light puree. So make it very simple.
Now, are you doing this with all of it, or in other words, do you still have sort of some of that texture?
Well, you know, this is the beautiful thing. It's a blended soup. You can blend it as much as you like for as much texture as you'd like to have. Okay, and then
to taste.
So we're adding in some seasoning. We're adding in some red pepper, some cayenne pepper, a little salt. Freshly ground pepper.
I hate to say it, we have to finish
up,
so we've got to just sort of we've got to wrap it. But so you're putting in the dill, and what is this?
This is a little. We're putting in some sherry here, and some lime juice for some fabulous flavor. All right, just like that, and then voila!
That's the finished
product.
Our
finished product.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you. Just like that.
Just like that.
Oh,
happy.
Love it when Wendy comes in.
We'll taste it. We'll taste it when we get over there.
Fabulous.
Indeed, we will.
Thanks,
Wendy
guys.
Battles,
Thanks for my help in the kitchen.
Happy Easter. Thank you so much for coming in.